If you are viewing a property, here are some very basic things that you should look out for. When you first visit the property, before you even enter, pay attention to the roof. Usually, any significant roof defects are visible from ground level. Here is a bad example, and here is a very reasonable example. From there, you're going to want to pay attention to the external wall condition. Here is a reasonable example, and here is a bad example. Ultimately, cracking of the finishes, breakdown of mortar joints, or brickwork issues can cause quite significant concerns down the line, so you're going to want to look out for this. Next, you're going to want to pay attention to the rainwater goods. This means the guttering, downpipes, and drainage systems. These are responsible for carrying and diverting rainwater away from the property so that rainwater and ground moisture doesn't become a problem for the property. Here is a good example, and here is a bad example. I would then also pay attention to the surrounding grounds. By observing the surrounding grounds, you can usually understand, is there pooling of rainwater in any areas? Is there overgrown vegetation or trees and roots that may impact the structure? Or is there particularly raised ground levels that would cause issues? Here is a good example, and here is a bad example. Once you are then inside the property, you can begin to look out for any concerns on the walls, ceilings, or other building elements. You'd want to look out for any black mold that may indicate ventilation issues, staining, discoloration on walls, or similar issues. Here is a good example, and here is a bad example. Ultimately, if you can spot any significant concerns early on, then you're able to inform yourself about the potential purchasing decision. However, it's key to remember that the importance of hiring a professional surveyor, once you are potentially considering the purchase, should not be overlooked, as the detail and insights that they will provide are far more extensive.